combat mode.
Bring it on! This'll do! Oh no you don't! Bye now! This is gonna sting!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down, that's enough!
Your assistance is much appreciated. I will make an official request for soldier assistance at the next Shinra board meeting if you start seeing missions from the city planning department.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do! Oh no you don't! Bye now! That's enough! Taking you down a bit! Oh no you don't! How about this? Gonna love this!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
I realized that for Mom to be the mom, so that...
Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hi, hello, thank you. I am terribly sorry. I realize I've been talking this whole time. You know, you think technology is going to work when you have it up and running, and there are things that just slip my mind. Hi, Jenny. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome everybody who's here. For those who are tuning in, I am Heroes Legacy. I am playing Zack Fair, and I have broken the damage cap, as you will soon see. Nearest. No, I'll just go. Yep, I had no clue I was not being heard, and I thank you for helping me address said issue. To thank you, I will show you the bullshit. Here's the bullshit.
Activating combat mode.
Punch. What punch?
Later! Oh yeah!
Yeah, I realized that. I caught it. What happened before is I had my mic muted, and that's what happened before. This time, I reset my computer and I didn't. That's a lot of damage. I gotta get that as a sound effects. What had happened is when I turned my computer off, I forgot I have to manually open up my voice mod that has my audio settings and everything else. And since I forgot to do that before the stream, it did not have it loaded, and it was basically off, and it was not registering my audio because it needs its connect pathways, even though it has default pathways.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up! This is gonna sting! This'll
I still do a lot of
Oh
damage
no, you don't!
with my Buster Sword.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
I am indeed a dingus.
Today's gonna be a good day, and anyone that says otherwise can go to hell.
That's how I feel.
Oh my God!
My little voice mod. My little stream deck button. I have some Markiplier sound effects too.
Smash.
I thought I got into all the clubs. Pretty sure I got in all the clubs.
Don't I'm not the...
The only club that apparently I didn't get into was the Sephiroth.
Am I right here? It can hit 140 FPA. It's gotta.
Which has me like, le damn. I missed some shit, but it's okay. I was hoping to do everything in one singular playthrough, but if I gotta do multiple playthroughs, I'll do multiple playthroughs. Because I haven't seen anything, but I also haven't looked for anything to see if there's a secret ending to this game because of the events of Final Fantasy VII Remake. So, it's up in the air, is what I'm saying. But right now we're going to go make a flower card. First we're going to take a...
Okay. Of the 6 people who walk by this store, that number is how many you... If the you... Oh, by the way, for a few extra gil, I can give you 3 numbers that I believe... 1 and 2 and 3. Today's number has, but you have to make.
I think 3
Alright
seems
then.
pretty solid. Last time I guessed was 2. So 1 child. Fuck you! There's a 1 child!
2. Alright.
1 child.
Hey,
1
Steve.
child.
Oh, of this, if the you. Oh. 2 and 3, 4. Today's number, but
2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, 4. I'll go with
Alright.
4. 2. You little. I need to guess this right for an achievement. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. Third
hey,
time's a charm, I
step right
guess.
up. We've got.
Alright.
Oh, if the number you. Oh. 2 and 3, 4. Today, but
I want to say 3.
alright then. We're
Are you
ready
sure
to
about
begin
that?
count.
Count those ankle biters. 1, 2, 3. Fuck you! I should have guessed 4. You little bitch.
Alright.
The one time I didn't go with a big number.
Alright.
Yeah, screw you.
Not to the.
I'll do your game. I'll do your stupid game later. I'm now ready to make the flower wagon.
Do you hear me? Stay right where you are.
Hi, Angeal.
Welcome back, Zack. Looks like you got the materials. Okay, let's start making the wagon.
I do have too much power with the soundboard.
Wow, it looks really good. The materials are matching perfectly. Not quite what I expected.
Really? I think it's fine. It's all about the flowers anyway.
I want a nicer one.
Stop being so picky.
A tiny little wish. That's all.
They're tiny, but you have lots, right?
That's right. Want to hear?
How many you got?
23?
Write them down, so I don't forget.
There are new developments.
What?
Headquarters, now.
Work stuff?
Sadly.
Here.
Legions of monsters have spawned near a regional Mako reactor. The workers have all gone missing. Local soldier operatives have also vanished. The company is dispatching additional operatives to investigate the matter. You and I, that is.
Roger that.
What's wrong?
Well, you know. I thought you found something out about that other matter.
The missing operatives were the ones tracking Lazar.
Huh?
They are very cute.
Also, they had reported a strange pod-like device in the area.
Is that Hollanders?
Probably the same device that was stolen in Lodeoheim.
Meaning...
Lazar, Hollander.
And Genesis?
We'll have to go see them.
Let's go.
First, Go to the soldier floor. We'll depart as soon as you and the rest of the men are ready to go.
Understood.
Our orders are to investigate the reactor. They mention nothing of old friends. Depending on what happens, I may abandon Shinra. Until then, I'll remain loyal to Soldier.
I know some people don't like it, but I enjoy the ways in which they humanize Sephiroth in this game.
No one's coming.
Hey,
Truthfully.
Zack. I heard you're going on a new assignment with Sephiroth. I'm being sent to Fort Condor to inspect the reactor. I guess it's goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye, huh?
Wait, he's going to Fort Condor.
Huh? Does saying goodbye to me make you that sad?
I love you, man.
Well, isn't that sweet? But come on now. It's that girl in the slums you're thinking of. Hey, you still have time, right? Go see her before you leave. Don't worry about it. I'll explain everything to Sephiroth for you.
Hold for show for 1 second. There we go. I need to make things a little louder. Perfect, perfect. All right.
Hey, you still have time?
I don't think there was anything else I needed to do here left. Hey, 'cause this is literally like, hey, if you don't do anything you have left to do, that is it.
As for me, these...
My next mission?
This is the chapter. This is the time. Thought once upon a time you could fuse 2 items in the materia thing, but I might be wrong.
Today we are going. It's ready.
Let me do a quick fitness test. To prove that I am soldier first class. Ah, fuck. Had to give him a gentleman's head start.
Yeah! I'm getting pumped! Yeah! I'm getting pumped! Yeah! I'm getting pumped!
Hey.
Well, as far as squats go, you're unbeatable. What can I say? I'm impressed.
Wait, I can challenge another opponent? Oh, never mind. That is everybody. I was like, wait, I thought that was the last guy. Hey, young Lionheart. I hope you're having fun at Holiday Matsuri. I'm going to try to go tomorrow morning. Just need to have everything, or I have no clue what I'm going to do, if I'm going to cosplay, if I'm not going to cosplay. We're going to see. We are going to see. Hey, Mizu. Oh yeah, challenge the next opponent. Walks in Sephiroth. You know, I've never seen Sephiroth do a squat in his life, so I think I got a good chance. I think he's all about that upper arm and torso strength. He flies. He flies instead of walks. So I have a good leg. You know what? Yes, I do believe Sephiroth skips leg day. That's how he fits into those frickin' tight ass leather pants. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing a lot of mail. Testing with Smash Button. It's feasible. Enable us to lower human resource costs drastically by cutting down the number of personnel. High expectations for these new weapons. You're not following change to the budget. 7 billion gil. Security Department. Arms development. 11 billion. Originally 8 billion. So basically swapped security and arms. By a budget of 3 billion. Alright, so the other thing we're going to do real quick is finish up the flower carts. We made one flower cart for Aerith, but we have the materials to make more.
Oh, Zack. You're done with work already?
No, I was given a big task, and I have to leave Midgar for a bit.
How long is a bit?
Don't know.
I see. Can I call you?
Of course! And don't worry, I'll be done and back in no time.
Hey, can we start now?
What?
Filling the slums with lots of flowers.
Yeah, it's looking really cute.
You think people will buy? Nobody's coming.
Now, they're coming. We just need to have a little more patience.
I think maybe the wagon isn't all that cute. Oh, a customer!
Hey, you there! Need flowers? Just for you, 10 gil a pop. These are real flowers, mind you. Don't miss out. Aerith, this customer's offering 5 gil.
Sure, any price is fine.
No, we need to be aggressive. I'll counter with 7 gil, no less.
But the customer just left.
I'm sorry, Aerith.
Sorry, but why? I'm having a great time. Oh, look, Zack, another customer.
Don't worry about Aerith. Protecting the subject is part of the surveillance.
You're the only one I can depend on. Hey, why are you laughing? I'm counting on you.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
Oh, welcome back. You're in luck. Sephiroth hasn't arrived yet. So, will you wait for him here?
Yeah, what do? There's no going on beyond this point. Make sure you have any unfinished business left, such as uncompleted missions. Wait, I need a little more time. Building a flower wagon, again. I have all the materials. Can I fast travel? I can't fast travel. I have to go all the way back. Oh, man. So, the only last thing I can do... Actually, yeah, before I leave, too. Let me have my final bit of good boy juice.
The general, how...
Because I can no longer have good boy juice. I have this bottle that he drinks from as a flask. One of my favorite flasks. Might drink it next time on Steam. Stream of Steam. That good old Shinra theme. As much as I tried to do everything in the game, I feel like there's still a lot I didn't do. It is easy to miss stuff in this game. If you gun hard for the end of the game, you will go towards the end of the fucking game. And you can be easily underleveled for a lot of stuff. Surprisingly, I am definitely not underleveled. I'm actually very overleveled, I think. And I'm even on hard mode, too. I'm on hard mode and I'm just like, nope. Fuck you, I'm a soldier first class. I know everything about this damn game.
Do you hear me? Stay right where you are.
Hello again, Angel.
Zack, it looks like you have a lot of cute items. Mithril tools and walnut wood and premium tires and Craftsman Monthly, huh? If we use these materials, we could make another wagon, I think.
We want to make the best wagon first, and then the oddest wagon second. Oh, it has a little beard, too.
So, what do you think?
Aggressively takes image references for
Let me guess.
making.
You want a nicer one?
This one's cute. I love it. This one's the best yet.
He shoots, he scores! Now, let's go sell some flowers.
I was hoping to make this one last, but I guess we'll make the funny one last.
It's looking really cute.
You think people will buy?
Thank you.
Wow, Zack. We're a big hit.
I told you so. At this rate, the wagon will be empty before you know it.
Oh, are these real flowers? Very nice.
But of course, Aerith here tended to them with great love and care.
Really? It would be wonderful to see these flowers growing all around the slums.
Yeah, that's me and Aerith's dream. Not just the slums. Lower and Upper Midgar will be full of flowers.
Will we sell them above?
Why do you... Oh, you're still afraid of the sky?
Yeah, but I want to go. I want to try.
Okay, after my next job is done, we'll go.
Really?
Yes, I promise.
Thank you, Zack.
Now we make the funny cart.
Zack, it looks like you have a lot of cool items. Shinra solder and Shinra ceramic
don't
and
think they'll change
Shinra
the...
treads and Shinra lunch cart specs, huh? If we use these materials, we could make another wagon, I think.
I don't think they'll change the, any of the dialogue for this bit, but if they do, I will be very interested to see how they do it. Or what they decide to do.
It doesn't look like a wagon. Zack?
So cool. Looks like I've got some hidden talent. Now, let's take it out and sell some flowers. Yeah, it's looking really cute.
You think people will buy?
What is this? I've never seen this type before. Is it the latest Shinra weapon?
No! Can't you tell? It's a flower wagon.
Would you like some flowers?
No.
What are you staring at?
I'll give you 10,000 gil for this. I may be able to convert it into a powerful weapon.
Forget it! This wagon, I made it for Aerith, with my very own hands.
You can make weapons, Zack.
10,000 gil.
Huh? What? Aerith, are you?
It's like we could get some money.
Hey, pal, if you're not buying, then scram.
This is the reported area. The weapon is here, preparing to engage.
I keep telling you, it's just a flower wagon!
All 3 flower cards. That's some nice detail and design. I need to commit that to memory. The problem is trying to, like, design it on an on-the-go cart that can be used specifically for conventions. That'd be nice. They're great.
Thanks for the flower wagons. For all 3. Be careful at work, alright?
Have a good night, Aaron. Alright, I think that's everything. The only missions that we haven't finished are these ones. I don't think I need to finish them. I finished everything else. I finished every mission that it has available to me. This be a long quest line, I think. Let me just do this just in case real quick. But yeah, we finished building all the flower wagons. Now it is our next bid is going to Nibelheim.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Decking people with one punch damage. For those of you who are joining us, welcome, welcome. This is the power of a soldier first class, Zack Fair. breaking the damage cap of 9,999. Go, yeah. Yep. Aw. Gentle bonks. All the bonks. But it's a fun time. We're literally near the end of the game. Or I say end of the game. We're near the point of no return, which always feels like the end of the game, and generally is. But it's just a matter of, hey, here's the last thing you could do. Are you sure you want to press go? Are you sure you want to continue? Are you sure you want to go to Midgar? The point of no return, the incident of destruction, the incident of where shit goes down and shit gets real. Wow. All right. Let me finish that last chest. I missed the chest. Hold up. I went there. Did I literally?
Combat
okay.
mode.
You got a flower girl to see.
Conflict resolved.
The end.
Wow.
Activating combat mode.
We just made flower cards for her. Ooh, you're still alive. What? I looked at him and he died.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a peg. This is gonna sting. By now, that's enough. Taking you down a peg. This is gonna sting. How about this? Gonna love this.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
He didn't realize he was dead yet. There's the freaking chest. Like Looney Tunes?
Activating combat mode.
Union, would you like to get in Discord and we can talk some Final Fantasy shop?
This is gonna sting. Warm-up's over.
Prove your honor to me.
I got it. Oh yeah.
Resolved.
I'm hopping in Discord now, just in case. If you hop on, sweet. If not, I understand.
How come your death touch stopped working?
Hey, because I took it off because I could just do max damage.
Oh, never mind.
Like I don't need to do death touch when I could just bonk people on the head.
Makes sense to me. Ah, shit, what happened to the manual?
Activating combat mode.
And some people are immune to death touch
Hands
too.
up. That's enough.
Hi, Jenny.
How about this? Oh no, you don't.
See you in there.
Hands up. Gonna love this.
Conflict resolved.
You are coming in a little low, my friend.
Oh, I can fix that. Give me a sec.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now.
Woo! All right, he hurts. Hello. All right.
Well, you got fucked up.
I got bombed. I got super bombed.
Man, I'm really happy for you. You know that?
Yeah?
I think you needed this game.
I did.
Yeah, what's the shop you want to start?
You're still coming in a little low, friend.
You might have me low on your end.
I can fix that in a second when this fight's done.
Yeah.
Conflict resolved.
There we go. I just had to hit him with the bigger bonk. Can you speak now?
Speaking.
Ooh, perfect. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to get you in here, talk a little, as we've seen so far from this, from Reunion, Final Fantasy VII here, did you see the flower carts? There's a flower girl. There's a flower
Thanks for the flower wagons.
Oh, perfect.
For all three. Be
There she
careful
is.
at
Hi.
work. All right?
Hello, lady.
So lovely. So beautiful. So wonderful. Such a great girlfriend.
Before she met that whore Cloud.
Wagons. For all three. Be careful at work. All right?
I've seen the way he dressed when he's at the Honeybee Inn.
You know, fair. Oh man. No, just I believe I told you my theory on what might happen. I can definitely refresh it for the stream and stuff.
Retell it for myself and the stream's sake.
I believe that going forward, we're still going to get the same story beats for Final Fantasy VII. So this way, it still kind of holds true of telling the original story while having newer story beats like the Wisps or the Whispers. That said, stuff like Zack and Cloud, or Zack being alive, there's been multitude of theories of like, oh, it could be a parallel dimension that we're just like viewing through. Others are like, oh, they're technically dead. They're just viewing things from the afterlife. So
I don't like either of those. Let me
Yeah, I don't think either are actually going to be happening because one, if it were the parallel universe that we're looking into, why are people in the church after Platefall? Platefall wouldn't have happened. You wouldn't have had Cloud.
Almost exactly to that end. I think it's one. I think the reason people hover onto I'm going to psychoanalyze the fan base because I've observed the fan base.
Let's psychoanalyze.
I think people want those kinds of theories that you discussed because they are less complicated for the entirety of the canon. However, I propose that the more complex solution gives us a cleaner and more concise story in the end. But we have to get through this bit of complexity, and the complexity is both exist at the same time. We're going to have a Husk Cloud, and we're going to have a Zack, and they are going to be alive and well while Cloud and the gang are running around.
I fully agree, and that's I've said that as well. The point in time at which our group from Remake intervened, entwined with fate, was pulling that version of Zack and Cloud over into our timeline, skip, and jumping them from that point in time into where we are now. They're
going to get to Midgard.
It's literally that
things
simple.
are already going to be done. Zack will have lost, quote, lost, like, I don't know, how long has this been since... How long was it since Cloud arrived originally? And, woke up?
So since Cloud arrived, it was only 7 months. Now, how long that they've been gone? They've been gone for about 2 years.
Well, I mean, for the crew, by the time the train happens,
Activating combat mode.
by the time Cloud is, beating up guards at the train station, and they're at the reactor to leaving Midgar, how long is that?
From
like 3 days, a week.
Yeah, that's like a week.
All right. So let's assume, for safety's sake, that Zack loses a week and I don't know, however many. Add that week onto however many months the original timeline was.
So the original from the Nibelheim incident. The Nibelheim incident happens, and to my knowledge, it takes them about 2 years, maybe a bit less. It's some time frame between 7 or 8 months to 2 years to get from Nibelheim all the way back to Midgar.
Well, what I'm getting at, how long does it take? He basically drops off Cloud and then has his final battle and dies, right?
No. He doesn't drop off Cloud. He goes to fight Genesis, finishes Genesis, and then is carrying Cloud on the way, all the way back to to Midgar. He dies just as he gets there. Just as he gets to Midgar.
I guess my question is then, to rephrase my original, yes, how long does it take Cloud to wake up and get back to work?
It takes Cloud, from what I recall, it should be 3 to 5 months of bed rest that Tifa has him in Sector 7.
Okay, that's fine. That is the only time we're going to lose, and that is the most complex this gets. Zack is going to walk into town, and the time has going to be snapped. They don't do dating systems on purpose, I think, for continuity's sake. They don't tell you what day of the week it is or anything like that in Final Fantasy VII. This would be an opportunity to do that, but they're still probably not going to do it. But Zack is going to realize, oh shit, wait, wasn't it Tuesday and now it's 3 months later Wednesday?
Yep.
And he's going to have to put this together and figure out that something's wrong and off. What this will give us though is a way better part of... Okay, I don't think that... Oh, give me a second, I gotta answer this real quick.
No, you're good. Answer your call, and then I'll be right here. I will entertain chat, and then we will continue back on our theory train.
No, it was fine. I don't think Nomura or Nobuo actually ever drop story beats. I think killing Advent children, as we literally did, is a red herring. Because a large part of the plot for Advent children was Sephiroth coming back in a worthy vessel.
Yes.
And it only took until the very end, literally like Genova's head plus a clone, to get him there. And I know for a fact that Nobuo hates giving these plots up. So killing it always felt wrong until I saw the actual ending. And Zack is hand-delivering the perfect post.
Yes, he is. And that's what's scary. That's really fucking scary.
You're gonna have this Mako-infused Superboy, but with Sephiroth's skills. We are going to have possibly even another Aerith incident, but this time it's going to be Cloud going after her. Or Cloud's shape going after her. But anyway, I wanted to psychoanalyze the fan base, because a lot of people are like, no, we have to keep it simple because it'll get too complex. I say let it be complex. You let it be complex for 20 minutes, and then it will straighten itself out real quick.
There is one... I gotta say this one thing. There's one fan service moment I really want to happen. Either for Cloud to do it, or Zack to do it, or them both to do it. I want at some point, if there is a reunion between Cloud and Zack, stable Cloud and Zack, I want one of them to give the other the Buster Swords, so one's dual wielding. I want one of them to dual wield while the other's fucking throwing hands, and they go back, grab swords, slash, throw hands,
they
grab
have to have
swords,
a trading moment.
slash. Yeah.
I absolutely agree. That would be sick as fuck. No, we have all the fucking setup for a lot of stuff. I was reading a lot of things I normally don't read, because you know how I feel about the 7 lore. I just listen to Nobuo's word, and a lot of people try to nitpick beyond that.
Oh yeah,
and that's fine. That's what fandoms are for. But that's not what I do. So usually for me, when a creator puts his foot down on something,
Activating combat mode.
that's the say.
That's usually it for me. But I understand, like, if a creator puts his foot down, if he says, if the creator puts his foot down and says, "Oh wow, yeah, they exploded." If a creator puts their foot down and says, Aerith is the main girl, but then only shows scenes of him getting close to Tifa, then you're kind of like, okay, but really? Those are moments where fans can step voice crack, where fans can step in. But you know, for the most part, not the relationship stuff. Nobuo has been very clear about, like, oh no, there's going to be some stakes raising nonsense. I think,
hey, all these characters are important. Stop being like, oh, they're just side characters, or oh, he's just a pre-story character. No, every character is important.
I think. I still think, I hope, in some fashion, that Jessie makes it out.
I think we'll see her at the Gold Saucer. I truthfully, like, the nod, the interesting nod of her being Gold Saucer, being a performer, I think she's going to hands down be at the Gold Saucer again, and actually alive there, being a performer, living her dream.
You know what? I'm not even really thinking about it. I'm not giving myself the same respect I tried to give the fans. There's a very distinct possibility that everyone who Zack should have met is now met. So he may not meet Jessie, the one who died. He may meet his version of Jessie. Like, the crossover is unlimited.
He would meet Cisne. So the Turks. Right. So the Turks on that angle would possibly be alright. So, hear me out. Here's a wild stretch.
Okay.
In the original, the Turks were seen somewhat as that Team Rocket-esque entity where they'd show up, you defeat them, and they'd go on their own little merry way. And then they'd keep coming back. In Crisis Core, Zack has a very close bond with the Turks. Like, they are friends, and even he, like, when he's going off to Nibelheim and knows he won't be back, he's like, Sung, you're the only one I can trust. Please take care of Aerith. Please make sure she's safe. And he's like, I'll keep, like, he keeps it professional, but you could see there's correlation there where he's acknowledging Zack as a friend, where he's like, I'll do what I can.
Right,
and even at the end of Crisis Core, it's Sung who's like, hey, we need to bring our boy Zack back. Like, oh shit. Woo! Yeah, boy, did that Ultima. Alright. So, I think potentially in the next version, or in the Rebirth that's about to come up, we could still have those Turk moments, and it's also Zack subtly working with them to work with the Avalanche crew to find the true proper stuff, but also still being that Team Rocket-esque entity.
Yes. Yeah. I think we're going to get, at the end of the day. Yes, Ginny, I see you. We're gonna get, at the end of the day, two ways to show the story. I think, as much as I don't like, in general, games like, for example, a game that did it poorly, Last of Us 2. I do not like switching between Ellie and whatever her name is. I don't like it. Yeah. I don't like the swap perspectives. It was very pace-breaking. Not for me. In this game, having Cloud and crew do their thing up until a certain point, and having, like, the reason, like, I don't know how you want to put it, but like, oh, we can't get through this door, we can't break down this thing, and on the other side of the events, it's like, oh, Zack broke something, and now the doors are going to open correctly, and we get to see this, like, other side, this other perspective of how events roll out. I think there's plenty of room for that, especially since, unlike those other games, we are actually invested in this character. Oh, yeah. We're invested in what happens on the side. Wow, what a way to beat the Jabberwock.
Well, like, if you're going to do a death move, I'm just going to use a Phoenix down and make sure I don't gotta die.
I mean, I'm fucking fair. But I guess what I'm saying is I'm excited to see the duality of the story. I feel like Zack will be misplaced, and that will be our next trigger. Let's assume most of the Whispers are gone and dead.
Yes.
Right? That was like, we beat them up. They're not going to show up anymore, so now the story's just fucking aces wild.
Yes.
The now character, there's only now three. There's three. There's three characters who could possibly know what's going to happen next. We got Sephiroth, who's pulling the strings to the end of, I think, he wants to take over the world while keeping Aerith alive. So she can't holy anything. I think Aerith is going to be digging deeper and deeper into her fear of dying. Or at least the dread that Sephiroth is implanting with her. And I think the man who should not be there is going to wind up being the main character that fucks it all up for Sephiroth. And I'll say, one thing that you pointed out to me at the end of Remake was Cloud's abilities have already skyrocketed to like Disc 3 levels.
Right now, the jet
Fighting Sephiroth the way he did in the 7 minutes before the end of the world.
He's ready to fight him. He's ready to stand up.
Well, yeah, and it's just wild to the capabilities. Was Sephiroth going all out? It's impossible to ever say if he's ever trying.
It is very much a Frieza, this isn't even my final form type moment.
Right. He could always juice it up. He's a tactician. He's clever. He's very able to turn it up, even when he's put his back to the wall. But if there is anyone who can actually show up and force Sephiroth to fight for real, it's going to be Zack.
Because I think I even mentioned this before too. There's talk of like Zack fighting Sephiroth and everything else, and how Cloud just stabs Sephiroth and it's kind of over. And on one hand, it is like, hey, he got him at a weak point in moment, but it was another part of Zack didn't want to do it. Zack didn't want to kill another mentor.
Right. There's a little bit of Zack holds back.
Yeah. And it's like, if there's even a slight possibility he could have been like, hey, we're coming back together, talking it over, this isn't you, this isn't who you are, and to falter for that moment, that type of bit, it'd be him.
Right, and if anyone's going to die the hero again, it's got to be our boy here.
Yep.
And I think it's not really like unfortunate because it's the character's archetype played at their highest.
Yes.
But if anyone, I mean, because a lot of Final Fantasy gears up like, hey, we have to get you to make the hero sacrifice. Lightning, go make the hero sacrifice. Yuna, go make the hero sacrifice. Titus, go make the hero sacrifice. Noctis, go make the hero sacrifice. Cloud, go make the wait a minute.
Activating combat mode.
Step aside, little man. I got this. Yo, well, imagine just Zack being like, you sacrifice yourself? Please. Then what would I do? Gosh, you are fragile.
Oh yeah.
Why are you so fragile?
I have almost 20,000 HP. The max is normally 9,999.
How are they fucking you up so bad?
They're at endgame level.
What'd you look up there? The tiniest sip.
Tiniest sip, I believe, looked up like endgame stuff, and because I don't think there's a secret ending in this game, or at least none that we know. Oh fuck! Yep, that's death. But I got a
none that
stab.
we know of. You know?
None that we know of. The only thing that I think of, if there is a possibility for a secret ending, I think it's going to be based on this new mechanic that they introduced into Crisis Core, which wasn't here originally. There is now Buster Sword proficiency.
Oh.
You get this halfway through the game, almost near the end, because I just got it after completing the last chapter. And it starts at 0%. You want to know how much it increases by every time, every person that you kill?
How much?
It increases by 0.03%.
Wow, that means you have to be slaying a lot. Basically, the entire rest of the game, you've got to use the Buster Sword.
Yes.
Isn't
So
that interesting?
And you gain rewards each time, each like 10 to 20% that you increase it by. Like now I have it to where when I kill a person, not only it refunds me HP, MP, and AP, but now I don't even need, like with I have an equipment called the Brutal Bangle. Brutal sets my damage cap above the 9,000 and it lets me set it to 9,999. So I can reach that higher echelon of power. However, since I have the Buster Sword now at 25%, and I have it at 30%, but at 25% it says, hey, now your Buster Sword, specifically just the Buster Sword, can break the cap on its own naturally.
Oh, so you don't even need the equipment anymore.
At least for my Buster Sword ability. For anything else, I need that. For all my like white materia, my yellow materia, so command materia, and any magic based materia or summon materia, anything else, I need the bangle for. Tiniest Sip discovered endgame things that are going to make me suffer when I finally get to play.
Oh, is this your first time, Sip, through the entire franchise? I'm sorry if I'm speaking in spoiler terms. I'm assuming that people have either played or YouTubed the 25-year-old game.
I have said
it's
that.
Not
I've said
25-year-olds.
2008, so...
Yeah. So,
12?
it's
13.
I wish. 14.
14-year-old
game. Yeah.
Oof.
Tiny apologies,
Sip,
either way.
No. Tiniest Sip, I know. They're one of my coworkers. And a good friend, and a D&D player in one of my games.
Oh, well.
How
are you liking Mark? If you don't like him, we could trade him out. We could take him back.
Yeah, you take me back. Take me back.
Fucking you wish.
I gotta...
You were saying about so what were you saying about like a secret thing? Were you saying like, were you getting at like maybe maxing the Buster Sword will get you something special?
I think personally, if there was any mechanic that would do it, it would be maxing the Buster Sword. Would potentially allow you to get the secret ending, because when we think about the secret ending or the ending that happened in Remake, it was him finishing the fight.
Yes, he made it out, and healthy enough to survive to Midgar.
Exactly. So I think maxing out the Buster Sword will give you the power and abilities you need to finish that fight.
That would be a fair way to do it and give you... I hope that by the end of this game, because I haven't looked up anything for this game on purpose just for your sake, really. I hope that the ending cutscene of this game, the ending sequence... I hope they modified it. I hope they changed it just enough to match Remake.
We will see. Real quick, I'll be right back. I just gotta use the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, I got you, chat. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? How you guys doing?
The wonderful stylings of Union for your ever graceful listening pleasure.
Yeah. You know what we on today? We on that dumb shit. Alright, chat. I hope you all are well. I love entertaining all of Mark's people right now. Fun stories, side stories here, is that I have a friend named Jerry. Jerry is a wonderful, beautiful, long-time friend of mine. I've known her just about 2 years less than Mark. Anyway, she is an absolute stan for Cloud and Aerith. Recently, I think she's shifted more towards Tifa and Aerith because you gotta appreciate what you gotta appreciate. But I used to do this thing all the time, where I would ask Mark some sort of leading question about Tifa and Cloud, and then instead of replying to it, I would send her what he sent me, and then phrase it as if he said it to her, and then she would message him back. And they just started like a little spat over who loves who because of particular scenes or dialogue or acknowledgments from the writers and creators. It was a fun pastime. I'd just be bored one day and be like, oh yeah, Mark said this. I do it. I mean, that's like the only one I ever did it on. But it was so fucking funny to do it to Mark and Jerry. Ask her anytime. She'll tell you. Personally, hilarious. They love each other. There's no harm done. Currently, I am putting decals on my Gal Gaigar. Got my super robot fix going on. Very much enjoying this kit in its entirety. As soon as these decals are done, I can put them all together and do a photo shoot for y'all. Zack has 2 hands.
Whew. Alright. I'm back.
Oh no, I'm being angrily contacted by someone. Oh,
what?
Yep, that's me. I guess I'm a smelly sneaky.
You're a smelly stink. What?
Smelly stinky.
You're a smelly stinky.
Mm-hmm.
How are you a smelly stinky?
It's fucking what got said, man. I got nothing. Nothing. Hey, should I the Gal Gaigar machine? Should I put just the 3G tramp stamp, or should I go with his full name on his ass?
Full name on the ass.
Full name on the ass. Where is it?
Gal Gaigar. It's got to make it a statement.
Yeah, Gal Gaigar. Get right
the
on
GGG.
Yo, they're all GGG, but one of them actually says Gal Gaigar.
Wow.
Ah, she would have really loved that one, Mark. I wish you watched that growing up.
I wish I watched it growing up too.
Right up your alley. The power source for this machine is powered by, give it a sec, courage.
Is it in Extreme Versus?
No, it's a super robot.
Oh, okay.
It's its own show, but like, this and Get a Robo are the 2 inspirations, like the direct inspirations for Gurren Lagann. So everything you loved about the hypeness of Gurren is emphasized, is born in Gal Gaigar.
Taking you down, that's enough! This'll do!
What?
This is gonna sting!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Jeez, how much lifesteal did you have on that?
Oh, I have a lot of fucking lifesteal because I have a lot of fucking damage. It's my aerial drain master. Honestly, the only thing I could increase right now is my magical punch if I wanted to have another one. Hell Blizzaga I need, you know, just in case. Set it back down to 1. I need to keep. Do I want Fire or Blizzard?
People don't see the Blizz enough.
People don't see the Blizz enough. Done. They actually really upgraded the Blizzard in this game, and I hope it carries on forward, because Blizzard has too long of a cast in...
Well, that's how I felt about, like, all the other ones.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't use it. You will use lightning and fire.
Yes. But they really sped things up and made it a lot more beautiful. And it has more of an area of effect, too. That's really nice.
Activating combat mode.
Woo! Ooh, fuck. That might kill me. Woo! Nope. Still alive. Still an asshole. Ooh, nope. That'll kill me.
One of them's bound to do it.
One of them's bound to do it. Eventually, they'll
Activating
have my
combat
head.
mode.
Ow! Alright.
Activating
Third time's
combat
the charm.
mode.
I just gotta deck him in the schnoz. After he's decked, I gotta go to the next one to deck him. Then I go to the third one and deck him with one punch. There we go.
Oh yeah!
One punch! One punch! Side note, the fun thing that I saw, and I didn't realize how extensively they did this,
Right now, the general.
but they've replaced all the original video and scenes for this Buster Sword to be its new guard. And yeah, I didn't think about it at first, but then I thought about it, I'm like, they had to redo a bit of the original scenes, like the original movies that were in this game. Like they mostly have it one for one. It's just like ripped from the original PSP, upscaled and slapped onto this game. But certain scenes where the Buster Sword specifically is used, it's the updated Buster Sword now. It's
That's
no
what I'm
longer...
saying. That they should have something of the ilk as far as like the final cutscene goes. I'm expecting there to be significant changes.
Yep. Like, it's a time. Oh, these both. That I don't like that.
You know how hard it is to do decals, Mark?
Infuriatingly hard.
It is, but it looks so good when they're done. Why did I even start? Sometimes I regret starting.
I believe in you. It'll be worth it, friend. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it.
My heart.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? That's enough!
Fuck. Yeah, that is hard.
Bye now! Oh no, you don't! Hey! Here we go! Gonna love this!
Conflict resolved.
There we go.
Oh yeah!
Black Towel. Oh god. Alright, hey, giant mecha. I'm gonna fight you
Activating
later.
combat mode.
How about this? This is gonna sting!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
I need to stop ending these conflicts so quickly so this way I can get my damn digital memory wave.
This'll do! Oh no, you don't! Taking you down, this is gonna sting!
Conflict resolved.
I just didn't want to live through the trauma of using everything. I had my arsenal and just lose him in the end again. I'm going to do it, but ow. Oh! Oh! Okay. Tiniest Sip, I think, saw the ending again. Because Tiniest Sip did it once before.
Yeah, they said they played Crisis Core.
Yeah, they did play Crisis Core. They watched the ending. If I recall correctly, Tiniest Sip, you watched the ending. You didn't play it because it was... the ending hits you fucking hard, and playing that is... Oh man, we're going to play it on stream, so I'm not going to spoil anything. It's an experience. Playing the final fight of this game is an experience, and I will never forget it.
There is not to detract from Final Fantasy, but I think the only other time I've ever had like a real feeling like the way the end of this game goes is did you? I know you played maybe on and off. Did you ever beat Halo Reach with me, Nick, and Eric?
Yes.
The final objective, survive, and you cannot complete this objective. You will eventually go down.
Bye now.
And I loved that. It was this like. You're holding out. I mean, the game's over as soon as you lose. You know, you did your job. It's done. but you're still like, I gotta go hard. I gotta go as hard as I possibly can go.
Yep.
Activating combat mode.
And that's, I agree, that's a very safe feel.
Take that! Taking you down a bit. Oh, no, you don't! This'll do. That's enough! Taking you down a bit. This is gonna sting!
Alright, now to punch this damn thing out of existence. See, certain things like this have more than a 3,000, a 9,000 damage.
By now, that's enough! Hey! Take that! Hey! Warm-up's over!
Let's go, son.
Is this the end?
No! Not if I can help it!
It is, and it's sad too because unfortunately the PSP. I mean, out of all my friends, I think Mark, maybe Christina, were the only two friends I had that even had a PSP.
Yeah.
It was an expensive handheld. It was a great handheld, but it was an expensive handheld. And there weren't a lot of games on it that really appeal to like mass audiences. So you get like games like this that were like, and I hear the same things out of the Kingdom Hearts fans, where some of the best moments in the franchise are
Birth by
handheld.
Sleep.
Right, they're
Great
handheld
for the
exclusive
PSP.
things. But just not a lot of people get it, and so this is going to be one of those ones that unfortunately goes over a lot of people's heads when connections start being made, and I can already hear the critiques. Oh well, what do you mean Zack's alive and all this stuff? Like I barely
now.
understood
How
the
about
main
you,
plot
sir?
because I didn't play this game, and I'm not trying to gatekeep anyone who didn't play this game, but it in the modern video game world, you have access to YouTube. I suggest to anyone who can ever hear this in the future, go and at least watch a playthrough. If you haven't like stuck around for Mark doing all this himself,
I even have a playthrough of the original.
Right. Watch the movie, the game, right, or the game, the movie. Watch something on YouTube. My God, I watched the Asura's Wrath one. That was fucking 4.5 hours, and no gameplay. It was all cutscene. That game is a movie. Fucking love that game so much. But
there are so many gems that were on the PSP that didn't get their day in the sun. That really needed it.
Even games that were very silly, and we all recognize them as such. Dirge of Cerberus.
Yep.
Watch it. And that gives you a better context because again, it's Nobuo going. This is canon. I just didn't have a vessel to really treat this idea. And one that's always really stuck with me is that Vincent could have solved this issue
a million times over.
Maybe not in the very beginning, but by the time he unlocks Chaos as a limit break, it's over. It's fucking done. He can walk up to Sephiroth and solo him. Like, we all love... Oh, I mean, love is an objectifying, you know. Some people... I love Sephiroth as a villain. I think he's up there. Definitely, like, top 5 video game villains of all time. He's very much up there. But, like, for as much as we love Sephiroth, and as much as we love this universe, Sephi gets donked by something like Chaos. It would be a scene out of Dead Space. It would not be fair, and there will be viscera. like he's not making it out of this fight. It's this one-sided.
Chaos Daddy, come here, take me.
And you only get that. And you only get that knowledge from having watched or played Dirge, and a lot of people didn't even know Dirge existed. And it gives you a new perspective for Vincent. I really hope they update Vincent's perspective. I hope that he's either weaker, and Chaos is like a very end game with consequences type of limit break, or I hope that Vincent is celebrated as strong as he is and just simply makes it a point to not interfere with Cloud's story.
Yeah, I'd accept.
Yeah, but we need to really address these things. But these are things like I hope that the the development time between games has given the remake team enough time to work through.
And it's going to be damn interesting to see how much they flush out, because truthfully, the original first disc was supposed to go from OG all the way up to Rocket Town. So Midgar to Rocket Town. Then after Rocket Town was the second disc, from everything post Rocket Town, so Temple of the Ancients, all the way up till Aerith's death. Like, and honestly, even past Aerith's death, it went all the way up till you got to Coma Cloud. And then at Coma Cloud is when it swapped. Oh, now we're in the endgame final disc.
Yeah,
so,
I never really liked how they paced it originally.
It was mostly the original disc was mostly because the final disc. The final disc is mostly just, hey, here's all the processing power we put in to have a final movie at the end of the game.
Yeah, it was the FMV. Yeah, no, I can absolutely see that. And I appreciate it for what's happening. It's just more of like just the pacing has always felt off for me. But that brings up a good point. If they pace it the way they want to pace it, I mean, they've already technically broken the rule, but they could take the open world adventure through the Golden Saucer, basically, like you said, all the way to Rocket Town, and give us an entire game there, and then say, hey, get ready for part 3. That is going to be from then, basically, till the end of the game, because I feel like the Temple of the Ancient stuff, Aerith's death, Cloud's coma, I think that's all going to be very, not, how do I put it? It's not going to be, like, sped up, but I feel like the pacing of storytelling has gotten faster just from 1997.
Yeah.
And I feel like with the whole point of the remakes having new enticing things happen during these events, I feel like a lot of that drama is going to get like, we're going to blow right through it. It's going to be like, oh shit, this is the place where Aerith dies, and we are going to simply get something that will confirm or deny everyone's theory, whether or not she does or not. Yep. And we are going to like go from there. It's going to be action from there. We don't have time to sit around because we have knowledge that we should not have. We are cursed. We the fans and them the characters are cursed with the future. And that boy tanky though.
Woo!
Heads up! Taking you down. Oh no, you don't.
Conflict resolved.
Got him. Let's go.
There we go. Ooh.
Took a beating, but we finally got there.
I really like that they're doing, or they did rather, a side episode.
Yes,
Yuffie getting her own. Yuffie getting her own game. That's fucking perfect. Hell, you could even for like, I mean, they've already teased it, so we know they won't. But you could do the same thing with Zack and get away with it.
Yes, with Zack, and I honestly believe we'll have that for Vincent as well.
I think Vincent and Sid can get away. Is a good way to introduce the next upcoming character.
Yes.
A little side DLC.
Especially if we do anything in Cosmo Canyon, because Cosmo Canyon will already be main story plot that'll give that introduction and boon to Red 13, Kananaki. So.
Agreed. So what are you doing right now in these missions? You're finding chests and beating up a boss? That's all they're
finding chests, beating up a boss. These are mission quests, and this is how the game not only tells story, because like I had missions that were Yuffie missions, because we see Yuffie as a little girl. Like Yuffie knows Zack. Yuffie like hands down is like, Zack, help me.
Oh,
And
she's
you're
probably gonna bump into him. She's probably gonna be the first one to bump into him in Midgar.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I want the most precious reaction for that. Because it's a two-part reaction. It's one part, she blames Zack for defeating Wutai, because he's the one who does it. He's the one who helps Shinra defeat Wutai in this game. And it's another part is he's the one who also went lenient and didn't murder any Wutai that went against him and helped build up, like, not really help build up the resistance, but took, I don't want to say pity, but whatever other form of word is cleaner than pretty.
He gave them a means, you know. He was an honorable opponent.
Yeah.
He gave them a means to resist. He did not slaughter them.
Yeah.
Just normal good guys act things.
Yep. And the other thing too that I completely forgot till just this chapter, Kunsel, who is Zack's other soldier friend, who also knows Cloud, is like, yeah, I'm getting deployed to Fort Condor. I'm going to check out the reactor there and such and so forth. I finally know the piece and think they're going to put Kunsel, who I've been asking for because I'm like Crisis Core fanboy. I've been asking for like, what happened to some of the Turks? The original Turks, like Cisne, and the other characters who either defected or we don't hear about. Not even in well, even though Crisis Core came after Dirge of Cerberus, we have no hints or anything. But we did hear about them. Because in Remake, we heard the security officer talk to Cloud saying, Cloud? Hey, Cloud, yeah, we used to work together. And he says, yeah, let me go find Kunsel. He says, let me go find Kunsel, and like, he'll be ecstatic. So Kunsel is there. And I want to know so bad about this side character that I love that has another piece of the puzzle to my heart. Ah.
They have so much to gear up for. Their writing team is probably pulling their fucking hair out. Just, oh shit!
Like fuck, did we use this character here yet? Where is he? What the fuck is this last chest? I'm blind.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, I'm
gonna die. I'm gonna
decals right now. I can't see anything.
Oh fuck! Woo! Woo! Ah! Damn you, you bitch! I had a Phoenix down, but I didn't want to use it for you. I wanted to use it on the boss. Get back over here, you bitch. Take a punch to the face. Where's this last chest? I thought I went all this way. Aw, please don't tell me you're all the way the fuck back there. Yeah, you're going to be all the way the fuck back there. So basically, before I got on my Kunsel tangent and Yuffie tangent, missions are the way for you to unlock higher tier stuff through just earning it. There is a materia fusion system in the game that, in the OG, was a bitch to do and pretty damn fucking monotonous, and I'm so glad they improved on the system. Because I think people who, like even Maximilian Dude said it best, the combat, the Crisis Core is a fun game, but the slogs for the game are the combat, or originally were the combat, and the materia fusion system, and the menu. The menu was a bit of a nightmare to just kind of sift and sort through. Like you were organizing a fucking filing cabinet, trying to find information or lore, or even what the fuck you had to do next. Now, in this remake, they've beautifully, like, real quickly, I'll show it off. They have beautifully given the menu, the combat system, and the materia fusion system, which are key parts of the game, these beautiful quality of life updates to where it shows now that, hey, this is mission number 9, section 3, number 5. before, that was just the shit that people made up on GameFAQs to say, hey, do this number, do this number, do this number. It only had titles before, and you had to sift through the titles being like, I think I did this one. No, and this time, Materia Fusion. Before, you had to fucking guess. Guess and hope to God that you picked the right combination of materia, because anything that was past a basic fusion, like of, hey, fire plus blizzard makes thunder, anything past that was question marks unless you fused it. And only after you fused it did you know, oh, it's this cool thing, or oh, it's this garbage piece of shit. And you can't go back and unfuse it. Once it's fused, it's lost. But now, it's more streamlined. You know, if I mix this Cure with this Rebirth Flame, I get Curaga, or with SP Barrier, I get the same SP Barrier, and can stack up resources onto it in order to level it up, in order to max it out. Honestly, even maxing out stats in this game is a lot easier. It's more streamlined thanks to the simplification of the item system that allows you to put now potions or resource materials, fusion items, consumables, and state, hey, use this much, use that much, use these little things in order to grow upon itself. And now, even the mail system. Your mail, instead of being this huge fucking mess like an Outlook folder, they said, hey, you know what? People hate that in real life. How about we just do the organizational folders for them? And it's, hey, here's my soldier mail, here's my Shinra news, here's my director's direct email, here's my friends. Which, there should be a lot more in this. I feel like I've missed so much mail in this game. I'm literally wondering where it went. And I feel kind of bad. There's the Genesis fan club. I'm missing the Sephiroth fan club. And these were some of my favorite parts, and I don't know if I did something or if I rushed through the story a bit, but I actually don't have as much as I should. But the side note, a fun little thing that I actually frickin' used, and I usually never use this in video games, there's the tutorial mail, and usually, yeah, the tutorial mail is like a little impromptu guidebook for you that says, hey, you know those old school pamphlets that were a part of the games that would be like, hey, you know what, here's some backstory on the character, or hey, if you use the Buster Sword in this light, it does this. No, it organized it by saying, hey, here's the basics, you already know this shit. Here's the battle mechanics, and if you look down, you could see, oh hey, you know what, ability bonuses. It'll tell you what certain ability bonuses is. But the better thing, buffs. Hey, here's a nice guide to what each of the buffs actually look like, so this way you know what the fuck the symbols are.
Guys, this is a big deal if Mark's reading a tutorial, anything.
This is a big deal if I'm actually reading a tutorial, because I fucking never read tutorials.
He never does math and he never reads tutorials. We got big waves being made this week.
I'm wrinkling my brain as we speak.
Acquiring wrinkles.
And it shows you everything in wonderful digestible palettes. And I cannot tell you how much this actually means. And even right here, too, what's funny is it shows you useful tips. Useful tips. God damn it, Ginny. Golden Retriever Himbo energy.
Yeah, look at him go! Keep going.
The fucking useful tips are actually fucking useful. Instead of being like, oh hey, did you know Ifrit Materia does a lot of fucking damage? No, it says, hey, the Ifrit Materia, here's how you fucking unlock this shit. And it just straight up tells you, rematch Ifrit on Mission 8, number 1. It doesn't tell you how to unlock it, but it says, hey, if you have this mission, fucking do this shit. Because this shit will unlock it for you. Don't stand on your missions. You're a soldier for a reason. Go out there and fight.
Absolutely wonderful.
And I was like, hey, you know what? Oh, fuck, a Tomberry's knife. How the fuck do I unlock this? And I saw which mission it was, and I literally hunted for it. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking want Tonberry right now. I want to summon Tonberry. And Magic Pot, I was like, where the fuck do I find this shit? And it says, hey, look for Magic Pot in the mission 1023. Master Tonberry and satisfy its requirements. And it's like, oh, okay. I hate this image, though. This image is so fucking cursed. It's Zack reaching into the pot with a fucking glimmer in his eye, being like,
That goblin knows what's up, though.
That goblin getting the most unwanted colonoscopy right now.
Yeah, you say unwanted, I say.
Well, his eyes are rolled back, so he enjoying it.
Yeah, you know.
Zack's got the finger touch, apparently.
We know we do.
God damn it. Oh, he's going sweetie swooty. He going in dry for the booty. Oh, man. Kate's megaphone, the chocobo feather, all these fun fucking things. And Odin looks so badass right here. Alright. That was
big king energy on that Odin.
Yeah.
Which is the way it needs to be.
Yeah, hands down.
Activating combat mode.
Alright, I unironically, this reminds me, I just want to get it out there so the world knows how I feel. I unironically really like the summons from 13, because they remind me of Power Rangers.
Really?
Yeah, they straight up remind me of Power, like Turbo Zords. Like when they all have cars.
That's true.
I was just like, when that scene happened, they were on the racetrack, I was like, go, go, Power Rangers!
Got him.
Fun stuff. I love that shit.
Fuck you.
Resolved.
You killed me once, shame on me. Killed me twice, no you don't.
Kill me twice, go fuck yourself.
Let me see if I can turn off ads. I am terribly sorry you missed that content.
I think it was just a general ad because I didn't see it, and I have ad blocker, so that's probably why.
That is fair too.
It was just a general one you can't really get rid of.
I think. Oh, you know what I have? I have ads turned off for my subscribers. There's someone who titled their Crisis Core video, I ship Sephiroth and Aerith unironically.
There was a really popular fanfic back in the day, and the only reason I know about this, by the way, is because of Jerry. But there was a really popular fanfic out there back in the day, and it kind of almost made a compelling argument for the case. But it simply falls apart. There's not... He only spends his time with her showing how much of a creep he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of room for anything left. Like I said, that fanfic almost did the case, but just fell short.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Sephiroth. Let
He's
me
gonna
show
show
you these soldier gangs.
He's gonna show up to assassinate her, and she's gonna get him with the steel chair.
Ooh,
If the steel chair is not a usable weapon for her, by the time the second part comes out, I'm a riot. Consular Aerith is absolutely the best character.
Sea Soldier Man, baby. Hey! Mizu got it. Mizu got a gifted sub. Nice.
Hey, there you go. An anonymous gifter is gifting a tier 1. I wonder. Anonymous, you say?
Anonymous. Hold up.
Oh no. What have you done? You've made him use the soundboard.
Anonymous. Oh man. And Because originally, I think too, and like like storyboard, one of the potential soldiers that were in Shinra, they originally played with the idea. Wasn't it Sephiroth was the original boyfriend, and then they made it Zack?
I remember seeing something like that, but I don't have anything to confirm that. I don't.
Yeah,
it'd be neat. But a lot of those concept things are literally concept things until someone goes, yeah, this is kind of dumb, or this doesn't work out. But one of my favorite examples is Duo Maxwell was going to be the lead character for Gundam Wing. And then they're like, don't we have 80 of this character? They're like, yeah, I guess we do. Like, every other pro tag before him, except for maybe Camille, was that kind of archetype.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, we should chill on this.
And honestly, Duo does so much better being the buddy side protagonist with Hero.
Well, it was supposed to be because Mazinger, so some super robot lore for you. Mazinger was the first giant robot super robot.
Combat mode.
Astro Boy's the first super robot. But in Mazinger, the entire point of the plot is that Koji Kabuto could either be the devil or a god. Right? And the Japanese have this very, it's a very big story tradition thing where beating up God is kind of more important than beating up the devil sometimes. I mean, it happens all the time. You see it. No, I mean, list a JRPG and you go fight God.
Yeah, Persona, easily.
Right? You end up fighting God. And so, carrying on to this, Koji becomes a demon to go beat up God. These themes are everywhere. Well, in partial homage to that sort of playstyle. That's why, a lot of Super Robot characters, like the good guy. The good guys are a bunch of bad guys in a fucking top hat who are just pissed off enough to be good guys.
Yep.
The bad guy just so happened to inconvenience them at the wrong time, and now he's gonna get it. Well, the original concept was, because Wing Gundam Zero was the secret, hidden, never actually created threat mobile suit, that Duo, his entire thing was to be the devil who beats up the angel. So Zero was going to be the antagonist, Duo was going to be the protagonist, Death Scythe versus Zero. And they decided not to do that. Zero stayed with Hiro, or that Hiro's concept character was created, and for better or worse, it worked.
I think solidly for better.
I think it created a series of archetypes that we later see down the road. Hiro made room. Hiro walked so Setsuna Fsei could run, so Mikazuki could leap.
I agree. I agree. Or in his case, Chinhavel.
Right. But the point of my rambling was to be
what the fuck? Bluecast? What the fuck? I don't remember seeing this.
Yo, what the heck? Yeah, throw that shit on. Let's see what you got.
Enables equipped. Oh.
I
do remember this. It casts twice in succession with no wind-up time for cast.
Oh, fucking use that shit.
This is actually really good for Hell Thunder.
It lowers your spirit a little bit, but you basically double your DPS on a cast.
Yes.
But what I was getting at with my ramble is that it would not surprise me at all if the original concept was to have, Sephiroth, the very demonic character, the one black wing, and all these other cool concepts, be the good guy to go beat up God.
Yeah.
That would have been your standard JRPG stuff. Oh, what's that big SP number? Does that just infinitely go up on the right?
SP.
Above your HP?
Yes. So it goes up and is a resource point. So the SP number you use for your limit break, so whenever you spin your roulette, it takes a small portion from it, but you use it mostly for materia fusion. So your SP is used for when you fuse 2 materia, and boom, it takes however much cost. If it's a low rank materia, not high or anything, it takes no SP. If it's something higher, it takes like something like 16,000. If it's stupid high, like my damn magical punch, and then something like my aerial drain, no, you can go higher. Oh no, I know how I can go a lot higher. Give me something with an attack. Give me something with an attack. There we go. Do that, and here we go. If I were to... Oh, I can't increase it anymore. 100's the cap, baby. All right, let's... so let's take my magical punch, for example. If I wanted to increase my MP anymore... I wanted to increase it by that 9. That'd be that fat, juicy number you see right there.
I see.
Yep. Which, honestly, I could do right now. But
you don't have anything else you're saving for?
No, magical punch is just so fucking good. It breaks my damage cap. I just have to figure out what I want to put onto it that will increase the attack. This Lunar Harp, yes. I'm trying to keep it as Magical Fist. If I fuse it with anything else, it's going to...
that other thing.
Yeah. So this is what I'm trying to avoid. It's like, oh geez, costly punch. Magical punch. Here we go. Yeah, I could easily do this. So dash is something I'm not going to use anyway. I could buy it at the shop, and boom, I'll increase my MP this way. And boom, I have a lot more, and it just uses that for my resource pool. So it takes a sizable chunk, but now I have max MP now. Boom, 999 MP. I never need to worry about MP again. If I really want to increase my HP, I look at my handy dandy wall materia over here. I prefer to have wall materia, either wall, cure, or something else. I might make a cure materia. Actually, I'll do that now. Because wall's really good. I'll make a cure materia that'll have a lot of it. A Curaga. That's what I could do real quick. So let's take a Curaga. Yeah, why not? Let's take this Curaga. And where's my HP up? We'll take an HP up. Fuse them together with some fat chocobo feathers. I have 62 fat chocobo feathers. I will give myself max HP.
You might fucking need it, given how things have been going recently.
You know, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
I mean, it could only give you a little bit more of a buffer zone. Like Curaga with HP up materia is what I used to do as well. And it's just insanely healthy and helpful. And I think the max might be 300. I don't know. 380. So we'll stop at 380 and go from there. We'll go further beyond if we need to. Oh yeah, we still need to go further beyond. Jeez.
Yep. Fuck it. The good thing is, it is easy to get more of that resource, which is good. So I do not mind spending it for this. Which is nice. I want to at least get myself to the upper 3 to 4,000s. Boom. I'm at 30,000 now.
You know what? That's an improvement.
That's a hell of a lot more. I can now go into a fight, strut my stuff, walk out confident.
Activating combat mode.
You're in for it.
And let's just pick off a Mega Flare. Let's show something entertaining. The beautiful animation of this Bahamut. So good.
Yeah. I saw when you first fought Bahamut early on.
Yeah. Did you see when I fought the Gold Bahamut?
No, I did not catch that.
Okay.
I was playing Remnant at the time. I'm sorry I missed it.
No, you're fine. I fought it till 1 a.m. And there's a reason for it. The reason why I fought it till 1 a.m. is because I was fighting the version of it that you obtain much later in the game, because I hadn't even fought it in main story yet.
Oh wow, so you were just like ahead of the curve on that one? And you just decided to push through?
I decided to push through and be like, no, I have a chance, a small sliver, a 10% chance. I had to use limit breaks to avoid its one-hit KO moves. It was bullshit.
Activating combat
You know what that
mode.
reminds me of?
What?
Hey Chad, who's got 2 thumbs playing Crisis Core and refused to level up to fight Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 2 and decided to beat him at level 55? It's like, my file, I go through, I find the glide, I'm like, yeah, I got glide, I can get past Meteor, you know, got the Ultra Blade, let's fucking go, Sephiroth. Fucking Mark's like, I see him, I beat him. And it's like, Mark, you can come back later, it's not a big deal. And he's like, nope. He refused to back off. He didn't go level, he didn't go grind, he didn't get new equipment, he just went.
I'm like, oh, you've shown up. I guess it's time.
Guys, it took him hours.
It took me hours to do it, but I did it.
Hours.
What does the Kaiser Knuckles do?
That's a Tifa item if I ever heard one.
Yeah. There's Kaiser Knuckles. Oh, attack 30, and it gave me 4 of them. Fighty, punchy man brain. Sometimes. Ooh, yes. Online shop duo. Element Blade. Wizard's Bracelet. Sniper's Eye. Keeps critical status active. Nice.
Alright, I have decaled up all of the legs. For the Gygar. There's so much more. There's so many parts, Mark.
There's so many parts.
There's so many parts. Let's do the liner cow. It's a choo-choo 20.
Yeah, Mizu watched me do it. He's like, Bahamut Fury at level 24. Yes, this is my lot in life. Here I go. Now look at me now, level 61. Decking people with 99,000 damage.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on!
Hey, here's a fun enemy for you, Kevin. These are the things that are in the fucking pods when we go to Nibelheim.
All those little G monsters. Hey, Tiny Sip, have a wonderful night. Thank you for the hangouts.
Have a good night, Tiny Sip.
Conflict resolved.
Testosterone raging to kill Sephiroth. God, I honestly, I'm a loving bitch for fights like that in games where it's, hey, here's the Ultima weapon, here's Ruby weapon, here's Bass from Mega Man Battle Network. Fucking, I love those fights.
Bass is a great example of one of those fights because he is literally meant to not be beat early.
Yep. You even fight him in main story, and you just can't win. It literally scripted. Right. You can't win.
They force you, but when you do get a hold of him, it's like, oh boy, you have to literally pull out. I mean, to the point where you could like really break the game and cheat it, but you have to pull out every single. He's designed in a way that you have to pull out every single stop against him, or you will fail. And I love fights that
health shield that regenerates.
I love fights that are designed to be like, if you don't use the tactics you've learned, you shouldn't be here if you're not willing to use them. And they're optional, so they're not like, oh, well, what if I don't want to be a sweaty tryhard? Well, don't show up.
Yep. Simple as that. You don't want to beat him? Then don't worry about it. You don't need to.
But if you do want to beat him, you better be prepared to use the things you fucking learned. And it's not going to be anything that you've used before. Designed, he's built alternatively, constructed without the proper presets. He's built different. Did you ever beat Remake on hard?
Yes. Fighting the Sister Ray. Ah, fuck. Or doing those the Weiss and other bosses too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Activating combat mode.
It's some good shit. This is gonna be rough. Woo, local power, let's go. Max out my material. Oh, damn it. So the good thing is Moogle Power allows me to max out my materia.
Oh, so it's just like a luck factor, like you can just get it and max?
Yes. Ah! Alright. Ooh, these guys are tough. There we go.
Conflict resolved.
Fuck you.
Alright. Liner Gal? Liner Gal is complete. There we go.
Liner Gal's complete.
Liner Gal. So Gal Gaigar is not the original, he's the last of the series they did. The series that parallels Transformers in the East is called The Brave, or any Brave franchise. Might Gain is maybe the one that you might have seen or heard of, but They're robots that look like Transformers. You know, the same thing. The same artists work for both Bandai and Hasbro.
Nice.
Activating combat mode.
King of Braves Gao Gagar puts these things together in a almost Megazord, but you know, very much Brave Machine way. So Liner Gal is the bullet train that winds up making the shoulders. Drill Gals are a pair of boring machines that make up the legs. Stealth Gal is a giant stealth bomber that makes up the backpack and houses the helmet. And then a very much Gao Leon is the giant lion robot that fuses with the cyborg guy. There's a lot of G's here. That fuses with the cyborg guy to make the Gygar, and then when all of them get together, they make the Gao Gygar.
Nice.
I unironically think you would adore the show. Yeesh! What was that fireball?
It was nasty fireball.
Run for it!
The stream just cut to it. It's like, oh my
Have
God.
a good night, Jenny. Thank you for watching.
Night, Jenny.
Tell your cats meow meow.
Meow, meow, cat, meow.
Oh
Meow cat meow. I meant to do finish main story stuff, but I realized it literally said, "Hey, do all the missions before that you have now before this part because they'll be unavailable after this." And I'm like, fine. And I'm trying to unlock. Do you know of the special fight in this game?
I mean, is it the, what is it, Angeal? Oh, wait. Gosh, I'm really bad with all the names.
No, you're fine.
But it's
Genesis.
one of, okay, it's Genesis.
So it is the goddess that he talks about.
Activating combat
And it's actually the goddess of Gaia, whose name is Minerva. And you have a fight where you can stroll up and she's like, "I challenge you," and you're like, oh, okay, I am honored. Let's fight. Whew, fuck these things. Fuck your turkey ass having legs.
By now, this is gonna sting. This'll do. Enough.
conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Whew. Fuck. I really want to know.
Activating combat mode.
But I also want to wait till the end. But I really want to know if there's a final stand where you get the end, like, or if it is just one for one and they left it at.
Conflict resolved.
But I want to know, but I also don't want to know.
Right. I have no way of acquiring that information without ruining it for myself either.
I'm in this for the experience. I haven't looked anything up. I'm happily, like, any streamer that I've rated after one of my streams or have looked at has also either been a chapter or so behind me and just also enjoying and having fun with the game. I honestly want to look through Maximilian's stream of this too. And Aerith, the voice actor, her strip, Brianna White, I believe her name is?
Yeah, that's her.
She's streaming this game as well, and I'm like, ooh, I want to see her take on things.
Activating combat mode.
Apparently, if I recall correctly, I may or may not be wrong, but I think I know an artist who worked on her art for her stream.
Conflict resolved.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's the same one who did my art for the Lashi Yes. The little chibis for my characters for Arcadia.
Nice.
Pima. Not Pima. No, not Pima. Pima? No. No, it's Raito. Raito. It's been a long time since I've worked with them. Yeah, Raito. Sorry, I had to get that name straight, otherwise it's
Activating
gonna
combat mode.
kill me.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Cactar here. Hello, Cactar.
Heads up! This is gonna sting! Take this!
So much health. Honestly, I think it's better. I was going to be like, oh, I'll just have Cure Materia. It is so much better for me to have Wall and just a drain weapon that I have right now. Because Curaga doesn't heal me fully. When I have past the thousands. Tiniest Sip just messaged me. Gotta warn them before I do end game stuff.
Now, the
so this
general
way
public
they
still
can
has to
witness
pay full
and then
price. But
be
And
along
then
for the
go
ride.
Then go back to it.
Be like, alright, well, we're all going to cry on stream together. This whole big thing. Hey, Frogman Bones! Welcome, welcome. I love your
Frogman
alligator in your bits icon section. It reminds me of a Totodile. Damn, if this questline gives me Lucky Stars materia, that's what I'm working for right now. Lucky Stars allows me to chain my limit breaks. I am trying to do Hallmat tomorrow morning. I have free time until 3 p.m. and that's when I am doing an online RP. So from 3 to 9 I am doing that. So beforehand, I'd like to go to Hallmat. I am by no means ready for Hallmat, but I would like to enjoy it. I do miss going to conventions. It's been a while. Soul of Thamasa, what? The fuck? Sorry, I just gained an item that seems foreign to me, and I am questioning things. But yes, I would like to have fun, go to Hallmat and have, honestly, just a good time. I know there's a Super Smash Brothers tournament that I unfortunately don't think I'll be able to take part of, but I'm there to see, hopefully, some friends and just enjoy the time. Soul of Thamasa stops spending MP. What?
Calling me crazy, but doesn't that seem a little bit more intense than having max MP?
Yeah, MP cost is 0. I don't know how well that works though, because there are some items like my magical punch that require me to expend MP in order to do it. And then if it's MP cost 0, it doesn't do it, but then it It's like chicken before the egg theory. Like, what works with what?
You might as well test it out.
Alright, fuck it. I'll take off my Mog's amulet, because that's the one thing right now that I don't need, but I do like having, because it helps me get everything right now. Alright, no problem. Going to work and wrestling tomorrow. I hope you have a great time wrestling tomorrow. Have a good night.
Take care.
Are you wrestling? You're wrestling at Hallmat, aren't you? Ooh. Hopefully I'll be able to see that if that's before or after the time I'm doing stuff. Alright, Soul of Thamasa. Let's see what's what. If this works as
Activating combat mode.
Heap! No, I'm watching AEW at USF Soundstage after work. Oh, okay. Nice. It works. It fucking works.
The power of soul.
Well then, you don't need that high. You don't need your MP anymore.
I don't need my MP anymore.
Conflict resolved.
Oh boy.
Was that in the original game?
I don't remember it being in the original game. I don't remember a Soul of Thamasa. But fuck, if that's the case... If that's the case, I can change my MP up to something else. Yeah, alright. If we want to get into a quick rant, you said you were going to bed. If we want to get a quick rant, the English dub for Crisis Core, I am sad to say I've tried to give it a shot. I've tried. Aside from characters like Sephiroth, Aerith, and Cloud, who were in the remake cast, who are up-and-coming voice actors nonetheless, but voice actors who have a lot of heart for the series, they have put in... And I don't want to say, like, it shows through their level of effort. Hands down. I have seen their streams, I've seen things that they do. The level of effort is shown with them so much, above and beyond. Everyone in the remake game, great. Even Sung in the remake as well as in this game are really great. Other characters have an even level. I wouldn't say they're better or worse than the original game.
I will.
I hands down though, without a doubt, I have to say I've given it time, and I've tried to be like, wait for it, hold out, see how it is. Zack's new voice actor is not cutting it. I'm terribly sorry to say. I don't know if it's voice direction. I don't know if he's too green, because he honestly only has one voice credit, as well as being an extra in Big Bang Theory before this game.
Well, Brianna White in Remake said something that isn't alarming for people who work in the industry, but she did highlight that a lot of the voice direction, like, you're just told lines and you're not told entire context for the scene unless you're able to read into the lines, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they are reading their lines, sometimes alphabetically, without knowing when they're going to be put into the game or whatnot. And if that is the way that Square has directed the voice acting, then a new green voice actor kind of doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think I would Oh yeah, I think Outset Link says it very, very plainly. Delivery sound Sonic-y at times, and that's a game, by the way. Sonic DX was a game where they were just given lines without context.
Yeah,
that was a game where you just sat in front of a script and like, I have no clue what's going on. Let's say the words.
I can honestly say there's like a time or two in the game where I'm like, oh, you know what? That sounds like a nice Zack voice, where it's not bad, where he goes deeper, but he's way too pitchy throughout the entirety of the game. And I love Rick Gomez so much. So many people love him as the original voice for Zack Fair. He would hands down come back for Prize's role. He's been asked, like, by fans and whatnot. He's 100% down. And I know Square's US direction does not want to do that. They wanted to go from the ground up and do new cast. If you had to replace the voice director, I think that might be the best start. Or at least the voice direction, because they need more to work with. I hope going forward, now that the project is revealed, because I know the original Final Fantasy VII Remake was incredibly hush-hush, to where either casting or auditioning or anything for it would be stupid hush-hush. That's fine. Now that it's out in the open, put in that effort, put in that work, and treat it as it should be. Something near and dear, and that will last for years to come. That said, if I had to go an alternative route and replace the voice actor for him, if we can't do Rick Gomez, you want to do someone new, I would hands down say Joe Zija, the voice of Claude Von Regan from Fire Emblem Three Houses, would be a perfect voice for him.
And damn it, he would be.
He would. He would be an incredibly voice for it.
That makes me mad. You're right.
He has that golden retriever bisexual energy that Zack Fair needs to ooze charisma.
It's unfortunate that Mark is correct. Oh no, no, it's in my head.
I will get it trending. Gets Joe Zija for Zack Fair. Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna change up this slightly because I need Wall. Wall is much more a thing that I need right now.
Yeah, you're dumping your MP, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna dump that MP increase. If I can do... I want to and I don't want to. At least right now, I need to go back to using my Moogle power because it just helps me get rarer materials right now. I think that's what I need right now. Moogle power is going to be great. I need to sacrifice something, and I just don't know what. I could do a status ward, but that'd be dangerous. Alright. Alright, what I can do is I can sacrifice my status ward. I'll sacrifice both. I'll do the real interesting gameplay here. Where I have this, I have that. We're gonna go full fucking ham. Ooh, I could put on a ribbon. I do have a ribbon. And I don't have to worry about that. Sorry, I'm looking at potential stuff. I don't think I can do that yet. Fuck it, Zantetsuken. We'll level that up.
Zenzuken.
But yeah. Joe Zija for Zack Fair. Square Enix, please hear me.
Hear my words, Square Enix. You know what? Yeah. Right now, Nobu turned into the stream and he said, agreed.
It's my one genie wish right now.
I like how you specify right now.
I have a true genie wish that I've held on to for my entire life.
Powers and abilities of Goku with none of the responsibilities? I agree.
That's your genie wish.
Yeah, but I can do everyone else's genie wish with that one. Who's gonna stop me from, like, I don't know, taking over the entire world and getting these things done?
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. My original genie wish that I've had ever since I was a kid was I wanted and I went super oddly specific with this. I've always had it written down. I wanted to have a snow globe that had my own little pocket world in it, to where time outside it would move slower as the time in it. People wouldn't, and like it was basically a snow globe where I could do anything I wanted as a god inside this pocket world.
A little hyperbolic time chamber.
Exactly, like I could take the time to learn skills, learn different trades, and like invent things or live through dreams, take friends for little vacations, everything in this little pocket world. And it'd be something that I could pass down to like my son or a daughter or anything else.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, that was mine.
That's a pretty good one. That's a really good one. It's way less nefarious than mine.
Way less nefarious.
I like that. I like that a lot. It's a very you categorized wish.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah. I think I'd peak with ultimate power with no responsibility, but you know, I'd have fun with it.
Oh yeah. I know you'd have fun stuff with it.
Yeah, you know, I would.
Aw, thank you, Mizu.
Woo! Well, yeah. Any. Oh, he inflicted death.
Yeah. So I can't get hit with that, otherwise they'll inflict death.
That's rough. I was just thinking, like, yeah, anytime, even if I had to give a selfish wish, that's one of the ones I could give, because through Mark's infinite dream world, I could live out my dream too. Like, any other person's wish that can just also help you fulfill yours is very much worth it.
Yes.
Sheesh.
Yeah, this thing's beef. This thing's beefcake. There we go.
The big guns.
Wouldn't let me steal from it.
Honor to me. I got it.
Ooh, did I get him in the crit stun? Oh, man. Steal anything else? Nope, nothing else to steal. There we go, got him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I think the reason why I came up with that wish ever since I was, like, little is because through my entire life, I have always been fascinated with the concept of dreams.
Right now,
And I've been able to lucid dream for as long as I can remember. So having that is just having a dream just more tangible.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, ah, yes, this is the quest line. This is the quest line that I can get frickin' lucky stars. And if I do it, then I can get my limit breaks like that. So this is very
Activating combat mode.
Oh! Holy shit! Tonberry King! What? Oh, okay. Okay, hey. Chill.
Okay, be cool.
Chill.
Be cool, man.
Be cool.
Man.
Oh, God! Oh, fuck. Holy shit! He thrusted me like a porn star! Jesus!